Specifically, I'm thinking of the Erangel where they held that wide split and FES was doing so much and the rest of the team didn't quite back him up perfectly. However, they are still making good decisions. They are still making good choices, as they hopefully will continue to do today. Or are Akicyber going to overtake them, try and cut them on the corner?
Yeah, well, right on the edge.
That's right. Hit the apex.
Yeah, hit the apex of that corner and all them cool racing terminologies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shift into gear overdrive.
I met a guy, right, I think last year.
Okay.
He was doing commentary for racing. He's like 17. The way he was describing it was... But yeah, for Black Esports, you know what I will say? I will say that their positioning, their movement, it has been very clean. And again, if teams are going to give them opportunities, Black Esports is reacting in the correct manner.
Definitely are. Right now, they're currently a little bit stalled on this headland. It's a difficult position to leave. You don't have any cover really out to your southwest side. R8 are going to start to put control on. They're going to have to fight nepx. The idea here, hold them out, force nepx to take unfavorable peaks towards them. We'll see if they are able to do it. Mukesh and Precious both dropping down. Immediately, Zeptimus goes for one, is good for it, and finds the second as well. That's exactly what you need to do for Black Esports, but now attention turns to the circle shift and R8.
Yeah, R8 gets a fantastic spot in the circle. Again, they were clearing. I'm not sure what they were clearing, though, considering I'm pretty sure they understood that they took down most of the teams on that southern side anyway. I think likely that small building was the worry. Luckily, the circle moves over towards them anyway, and Marth will find Symphony, leaving it into a 3v1, which I think it should be fairly doable now for R8.
Zeptimus with the spray towards Marth, does connect for the first, but Marth sidesteps the rest. Zeptimus taking damage all the while through the smoke. The low ground rotate, and R8 close it down. The clear play style working out well, and today is a revitalized start for the R8.
Yeah, great game, honestly, from a lot of teams. And I would go as far to say that I think that talking about the feeder teams is probably quite important at this point in time, just because there is this case that teams are flowing towards the top side of the lobby, and other teams are just feeling that much weaker inside of this one. For both Black Esports and R8, but that is the right play to play on that north side to swing round. Unfortunately, Buzz goes down. I think, honestly, he's out of position there. The team needed to move. I don't think he needed to play outpost on that south side. It was very unlikely Divergent was going to make a north push. Meantime, though, smokes galore down, but KZE, they have got a fantastic position to play from. Upgrade, on the other hand, they're waiting for the next shift. They wanted to move away from KZE so they could take the fight to them inside the fields where they're already posted up, inside a nice bit of cover.
Exotics getting through this as well is quite surprising to me. Divergent should have had broadside on this rotate, but they capitalize on the chaos and get through to an oversight commander position on this DRG spot. KZE has been seen, and that's Upgrade.
Huge.
Taking down Ray Gods. That leaves them as 2 on the inside. Devon on the out. They have 3 players now to stand. The DRG bearing down upon them. A huge threat.
That's a really nice pickoff coming through from Upgrade. Over towards Ray Gods as well, who arguably is the best player there on KZE. Exotics just slipping by, like you say, purely because Divergent massively locked down this location. They've got no sightlines to work with. Kings attempt to take shots over towards Upgrade, who can just rein the next in now. There's no reason for them to peek out too much, considering they've already got that initial knock. They just need to wait for KZE to have to move their way. I agree, the circle could move down towards the south, though, which puts Upgrade in a slightly difficult position.
I mean, look at this, though. Is this difficult? I don't think so. This is the high ground. This is the rooftop scout. Oversight. All the control you could want over all the maneuvers in the game. You might be able to thread the needle to Roy. I don't think he's been able to spot it there, just behind the angle. They don't need to leave yet either. The circle keeps them in.
Upgrade hanging on, and it's kind of 50-50 here. The compound just held in by the circle for KZE on that north side. Divergent, though, looking for something. They still have vehicles, which is a miracle, to be honest. It's a very crashable compound too. Posting up on that east side, you can see they have a player there specifically for that scenario, because it's the one area of the building where there aren't really the windows available to get the shots out. But Devon playing here is very important, and he has to play here for that reason.
The need to stop anyone pushing too close by. That was Pretam bleeding out. That goes over to Upgrade again. KZE now with Divergent bearing down upon them. This is the go signal. Grenade not quite connecting on the first wave, but the second is there. And David, devastation over towards Divergent. And they only now have one player to go. It's Dynamo, and he's lighting them up on the inside. One knock found onto Shadow. Devon is low, gets the heal off. Kings is there, but they're on the deck, looking for these heals, and over the field and far away, it's Upgrade to come and ruin their day. They play close, and it's Ramses to lead the charge. Ram straight on into the compound. KZE last to go, and it's Upgrade all the way for a second chicken dinner.
The second one in a row. Upgrade sending down through the field. They spot their opportunity, and they are sharp with it. You've got to give it to Devon though, fantastic hold on that side. He knew the plan, the Divergent coming up with, but Upgrade had been waiting in the wings. Several fantastic rotations to awesome aim to that end.
I think the center of the circle may just be outside of the warehouse though, Blank. I think it's just out to the north edge of it.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter considering everyone else has to.
It's true, but if they can just go inside the warehouse.
I mean, that's bad.
I mean, that stops any off angle from K21. They want to move up to the edge here, but...
Yeah, you want the warehouse, basically.
Yeah, that's true. It seems that way for these teams anyway. Prestige down first to a spray. That's K21. I mean, that smoke wall's not going to keep you safe there, unfortunately, and they are going to start to run out. Look at Mambe as well for Dope, playing around the edge, looking for a third party. Marth up to the wall, but Ephius, he's going to get spotted by Mambe as soon as that smoke clears. It's dissipated. Oh, he was on the inside. Okay, yes. I thought he was on the outside there, and Marth does go down to Ephius. Another player falls for R8. They cannot make this crossing. Prestige is up, and he's down on his belly. Falls first, and now Dope trying to move on through. K21 can spoil it all, though, and Paya moving on in. Dope falls next. Around the edge, can they control it? Low health bars here. Marco waiting for the nade. The shotgun's on the outside, and it closes outside the warehouse, Blank. They have to turn the corner.
Going down the hill there, realistically, their biggest advantage is having 3 players, and it should be a split decision here. That's a good molly to move out front side. Marco loses the cover of the smoke. I think meds are absolutely limited here for Go. But this is a smart play, is allowing the circle to push Paya out of position, drop the smokes outside, and then push wide.
Marco.
What is Marco doing?
Ridgeline. He had a nade. I don't know what he's doing. Is he there?
Oh,
Marco, hello?
Disconnected!
Marco, no! Oh, what a... I mean, it's a chicken dinner. But it was no resistance to it. Go Quality played well, very well, up to that point, and they may have had a chance to get it au natural, but in the end, they get it anyway.
At the top of the food chain, an Upgrade must be so pleased that this guy woke up and ate the right breakfast today. He's killing it.
So much work for the team. This is stage
actually
9.
peaking right now.
And he gets it. Ali goes down.
So dumb.
Might be able to double digit on the solo elimination count here for Upgrade. Fenerbahce, remember, are on the chase. They should have pushed into 7th based on the placements they get.
The funny thing is about this, the fact that he's picking up Ali, who's on a wide off angle, now gives the possibility of a Fenerbahce chicken dinner. Unless he takes him apart! There's no way! In the heat of the moment, he delivers time and time again, looking for the chicken dinner now. A 2v1 before people might have not thought it was possible. Steps up, oh, it's almost won. Maruzen, the raid boss, finally put down. And everyone breathes a sigh of relief as the danger, he's gone.
11 eliminations just on his own. Blank. Incredible scenes here from Upgrade. What a close down to that match.
An unbelievable chase down, by the way. 721 aggressors. taking damage, nepx. It is Rex moving across the field. A dangerous proposition for him, but needed in the moment. The 721 aggressors desperately staying alive. Devan goes down to Ramses.
And with that, a click of the fingers, a KZE fall. It's nepx in second place. The chase is so close, Blank, but Upgrade may be able to close it down with a final chicken dinner here in the prelims in front of their home crowd. 3 players alive, but the center circle in control of nepx. If they get the chicken dinner, I would be confident to say that they find that qualification spot. The question is, who do they push out?
Molodoi, smoke's going out. They get 3 players still up. nepx might have just clinched this one. We will have to wait, but right now it is a 2v3 in open ground. nepx cannot drop a single one of these shots out of character.
Nade in hand for 2 players from Upgrade. Launching long over towards the rock. Not quite going the distance
They
there.
need to keep tagging. They can't let them get this close.
They definitely can't. Molodoi as well. Now definitely a nade range here from Rex. Goes long. A sweep out wide in the buggy as well. You see him hit the floor. Maybe a side swipe angle towards Rex.
No.
And there's the air burst from Molodoi. It's all up to Domain. And he will wilt under the pressure of Upgrade. Another chicken dinner today. And that is how you bring it back.
Unbelievable performance.
For nepx Esports.
So'nggi yo'llanma sohiblari nepx Esports jamoasi.
Congratulations, everyone. Thank you so much. You may now exit the stage. Incredible work. Congratulations once again to all 7 of our qualified teams through to the main event. We cannot wait to see what you all bring to the table because the hard work has only just begun. So for now, we're going to head over to our